All right, folks, we're back down here on the range at a 30-yard tree, and we have some Winchester Double X 3.5-inch 12-gauge turkey loads today. These things are moving at 1,300 feet per second, and they have 2 ounces of number 5s in them. So let's take these Double X's and see what kind of pattern we can get out of these 3.5-inch shotguns. We'll be using the Remington 870 today and the Browning Centauri. Both are 3.5-inch chamber 12 gauges with 28-inch barrels. And the Remington will be using the Kicks 665 choke, and in the Browning we'll be using the factory and Vector Plus full choke. So let's get set up and shoot some turkey loads. All right, so here we have our Remington 870. This is a 3.5-inch chamber 12 gauge. It has a 28-inch barrel, and we have a Kicks 665 choke on the end up there. This is what we'll be shooting these Winchesters out of, 30 yards here. Let's shoot these number 5s and see what kind of pattern we get with these 3.5-inch shells. Here we go. All right, I see plenty of yellow down there. All right, let's switch the target out, and then we'll switch over to the Browning. All right, so here we have the Browning Centauri. This is a 3.5-inch chamber 12 gauge. This particular one has 28-inch barrels, and in the end up there we have the factory full chokes and Vector Plus full chokes that we'll be shooting these 3.5-inch turkey loads out of. So let's shoot them here at 30 yards and see how they perform out of this Browning. We'll be using the over barrel. Here we go. I see pellets, and I took out the clip. All right, let's go down there and see what kind of performance we got out of these Winchester Double X's. All right, so I hope you can hear me. We have a power line right away crew working up the road here, and they're very loud up there. But anyway, here we have the targets that we shot with the Winchester Double X's. And if you'll remember, this is a 3.5-inch 12 gauge load. It has 2 ounces of number 5s in them, and they're moving at 1,300 feet per second. So let's first look at the Browning over here. Remember, we shot the Browning with a factory full choke. And we only got 15% of the 340 pellets or so that are in the shell on this turkey. We got enough pellets in this turkey that we actually got the turkey, but 15%, that just isn't enough for a turkey load as far as I'm concerned. But look over here at the Remington. Now with the Remington, we used a specialty choke, the Kicks 665. And this is a good combination. It's a good shotgun choke shell combination. We got 33% of the pellets on the turkey. But if you look in this 10-inch circle around the turkey, we got the vast majority of the pattern right here. This is the sort of performance that I like to see out of a turkey load. I would have no problem using the Remington 870 with the Kicks 665 and these Winchester Double X's to go get me a turkey. So until next time, I hope you all stay safe in the turkey woods, and God bless.